What's going on, y'all? What it is. So let's go ahead and slide on these topics. Now, the first thing I want to discuss is this situation where this woman has finally revealed her name in an SA case against Diddy. So she's the girl from Detroit that was 1-7, and she actually was flown out to New York to meet Diddy. Now, she claims that she was SA'd by Diddy and also his head of security, Harve Pierre, and there's also an unidentified third person. Now, the third person that's allegedly involved in SAing her, who has not been identified up until this point, is allegedly Leonardo DiCaprio, and you can pause to read this if you like. So her name is Kane, and she happens to be the former ex-wife of NHL star Evander Kane. And so she filed her lawsuit against Diddy under Jane Doe back in 2023. I believe it was just a little bit after Cassie filed her lawsuit. Now, when Anna first filed her lawsuit under Jane Doe, Diddy and them came to the conclusion that she needed to reveal her name or she didn't have a case, and they thought that it would detour her and that the case would just go away, but it didn't, because Anna decided on December the 7th to actually use her real name. Now, there was a woman by the name of Misha that tried to connect herself to this particular situation as if she was the woman that was involved, but when Anna came out and revealed her name, it really made you look like a bona fide liar. Now, I do want to pose this question because I think it's a very fair question. If Leonardo is involved in this SA case, why is she so reluctant to say his name? Was Titanic your favorite movie or something? Oh, or is there another obvious reason in regards to why you are trying to protect him?
Is it a coincidence? Is it a coincidence? I ask you. Is it a coincidence?
Diddy's 17-year-old Jane Doe accuser has now been forced to reveal her name in her lawsuit against Diddy. I'm sure most of you have seen this picture, and it's absolutely horrible because there was just a woman named Misha pretending to be this victim all over social media doing viral interviews. Exactly 1 year after filing her anonymous lawsuit against Diddy and former president of Bad Boy Records, Harve Pierre of SA, when she was 17 years old, the Jane Doe accuser has now identified herself following the judge's ruling. On Friday, Anna Kane filed an amended complaint reiterating her accusations against Diddy and Harve Pierre. Anna Kane filed her lawsuit against Diddy and Harve Pierre back on December 6th of 2023, and she has been trying to remain a Jane Doe since because she is known to the public and also because of the alleged accusations of her being a minor at the time. Now, Anna Kane is the ex-wife of NFL star Evander Kane. Doug Wigdor shared a statement to TMZ on her behalf that read, "I had hoped to remain a Jane Doe in pursuing justice for what happened to me as a teenager. Defendants demanded that I use my name, and it was an attempt to intimidate me, but I am not intimidated. I am prepared to proceed and hold those accountable who have harmed me." And my heart hurts for this victim, especially because we just got done watching the woman named Misha try to act like this actual victim and using her pictures and her whole story and her personal trauma for clout. And she was also getting money for this.
Information about the D&G shirt. I knew that me coming out saying that was being a D&G shirt, that's someone else's case. So I knew that I could not say that. That's why I didn't want Adria to go live and say anything about the D&G shirt. I want to apologize to the Jane Doe victim. I never said her story was my story. I've been through things she has been through. But I never said her story was my story, and I just want to apologize if I misled anyone. And I just want to apologize for the misled information. But I was already told when I called down there that someone was using, you know what I'm saying? I couldn't say that that's me because somebody already put in that was them. I did experience a photo in a DG shirt and a skirt. But
shut it up. And I am so sick that now all of a sudden this Jane Doe has to reveal herself. And in my opinion, if these alleged Jane and John Doe victims have to release their names to the public, then there is no reason why celebrities should be able to file as Jane and John Does. Like, don't forget, one of Diddy's friends is suing Tony Busby right now because victims are coming out and making allegations against them. And they filed that lawsuit against Tony Busby as a John Doe. And even though it's heartbreaking that this woman had to identify herself to the public, at the same time, it also is a good thing because now we know that she gets to continue to move forward in her lawsuit against Diddy and Harve Pierre. In this court order, Diddy and Harve Pierre both were trying to get her motion dismissed. And the motion to dismiss was granted in part, but also denied in part. And this was because she tried to sue Daddy's House and Bad Boy Records too, and the judge dismissed that. But if she wanted to continue on suing Harve Pierre and Diddy, then she had to release her name. But y'all let me know what you guys think about all this in the comments.
This brave and beautiful woman is Anna Kane, formerly married to a Canadian hockey player, Evander Kane, and she filed a lawsuit in December of 2023 against P. Diddy under the pseudonym of Jane Doe. This was a month after Cassie's lawsuit first came out, and her lawsuit was so disturbing. She alleged that when she was a teenager, only 17 years old, living in Detroit, she met Harve Pierre, who was the president of Bad Boy Records at the time, at a club, and he lured her onto this private jet, said that she could go meet Diddy and party with other celebrities. Well, you can imagine what she alleges happened afterward. She was assaulted, drugged, and by Harve Pierre, Diddy, and another man, and her law firm put out a statement today that she is not intimidated into using her real name like they wanted her to be. Go Anna.
All right, so you guys just saw and heard all of that, and I do want to correct myself because previously I stated that Harve Pierre was the head of security for Diddy. He was the actual president for Bad Boy at that particular time. Now, I do want to pose this question, and I believe I asked this same question when she filed this lawsuit against Diddy, Harve Pierre, and a third person as Jane Doe. Where were her parents at? She was only 1'7", and she had the courage and the bravery and the guts to actually jump on a plane and fly all the way to New York City. Was there structure in her home? Now, I know because I've been that person as well. Some of us had a tendency to rebel at a very young age. We thought that we were grown and we could do anything underneath our parents' roof until you have parents like mine that put you in place, because my mom was strict with the C, right? But listen, it doesn't matter if she had structure in her home or not. Whatever happened to her shouldn't have happened. So I'm not trying to absolve Diddy or the other assailants from committing a crime. I'm just asking where were her parents at that particular time. So this situation is getting crazy. She was not deterred by Diddy and his lawyers asking her to reveal her name. And so it's on and popping. And so I hope that Anna gets justice for whatever allegedly happened to her. And that goes for everyone that has been victimized by Diddy. And most importantly, I hope that this woman, Anna, has the courage to actually name Leonardo DiCaprio if he was involved. Just keep it fair across the board and just keep it all the way real and 100. Nobody deserves to get away scot-free for violating you in that manner. But anyway, I'm gonna let this go right here. I did have another topic to discuss with you all, but I was just told not to talk about it or to put a pause on it right now. But I want you guys to drop down in the comments and let me know what you think about everything that was discussed within this video. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and if you're new here, consider subbing to the channel. I'll get with you guys later. Peace.